Random objects. Greatest enemies at Delia. Always. Ah, hey, how are you? Well, I guess not really good. Fair enough. Yes, we've been over this, haven't we? Keep a distance. Very nice. Ah, fucking finally. Ah, there she is.
Real terror is not the sight of death. It is the fear of death. What is the fear of death? Terror of the unknown. Is it these eyes you peer into? No. I am not the unknown. You and I are closer kin than you and it were.
That is not entirely untrue, actually. What are you?
Drinking blood to sustain your death. You are damned, yes?
Mm-hmm.
What if, besides the blood of the living, you had to eat pounds of their flesh to maintain that thin facade of life? What would you call it? Twice damned?
Pretty much, yeah. Who are you then?
My birth name I tell no one. You may address me as Pisha. Pisha was the name of my companion and lover in a time before my death, 230 years ago. She has no need of it anymore.
Then why the fuck are you living in a condemned building?
My stay in this city is transitory.
Ah,
I
Pisha.
seek relics of the occult traced here.
It's such a nice little thing,
Trade
isn't it?
similar artifacts to acquire them. But if you wish to bargain with me, the kind upstairs must be sent down here. He has seen too much.
Even though she is a bit of a special case, she is actually not wrong, nor is she lying to you. She is indeed closer kin than any human would be. After all, the game has very much so told you pretty much from the beginning of the game that you are a monster as well. She's just a bit of a different breed of monster, but you're both monsters, so I guess getting along is quite the obvious option. Which is not, however, how the game sets this up, you know, crawling down here, seeing how the other people get, you know, caught. You do kind of come in here, kind of expecting, you know, a bit of a fight against the monster until you realize, wait a second. You know, from one monster to another, I'm sure we can get along splendidly. And now she's politely asking us to deal with the Gine and its escape, which is actually a pretty damn reasonable thing to do, because, well, I mean, that serves the masquerade that we do try to uphold. I don't know, leave it to me. I'll deal with it. Just a very, you know, unique monster once you've gotten used to the vampires and their more refined, I suppose, eating habits, for the most part. Although, to be fair, that is also not true for every vampire, as we'll discover soon. Some of them also have a rather unfortunate tendency to collect flesh. Yeah, yes, he has escaped, yes, and I also know. Because that motherfucker actually lives in the same apartment buildings that we do. Memory serves, yes. He's in the Skyline apartments. Now we just need to, you know, politely convince him to, you know, come back into the abandoned hospital. If I were in his shoes, I would, under no circumstances, whatsoever, no matter what anybody says, actually consider doing it, but we are a vampire. We're surprisingly persuasive if we want to be. In fact, actually, we have Jedi mind tricks if we want to, so you could say the choice is not actually to rule him if need be. Would be an option. Would be an option. Then again, you know, just scooting him to send him to his death seems kind of less holish. Let's see. Yeah, here. Let's see. I think it's that one. I think it was the first one. Because I remember, that's Paul, that's Hannah, that's me, that's... I don't even fucking know what 3 is. 3 vacant? I think 3 was vacant. Let's check 3 out. And do that one. Because I don't think we have explored the other buildings yet. Other apartments yet. But I'm pretty sure we can convince one human to... oh, it's locked. Actually, I'm pretty sure the combination for that is you can find downstairs. But I don't think we have to necessarily, because what we can do, we can go to our own apartment. and work our way down through the ventilation shafts. These ones. Now, believe you me when I tell you, as a Nosferatu, you get very, very, very familiar with this sort of fucking action. I can be quite determined. Yeah, apartment actually looks nicer than mine. Well, at least as far as the interior decoration goes. They do, don't they? I'll save your screen, nerd. Fuck you. Seems pretty empty. I don't really remember there being anything of interest in here as well, so it's probably not really worth it. I mean, maybe, you know, maybe strategy. Have you considered that there's just not that much crime in here because, well... Ooh, a fast error. Mostly just because, you know, there's constantly some fucking Nosferatus running through the fucking vents and, you know, they just pick up all the grime, the cobwebs and everything else.
You know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed.
Oh yeah, that's for the money hunt, isn't it? Yes, yes.
Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing.
Mm-hmm.
Any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
I don't think there was anything else in here. Well, now we just need to crawl down one more, and we are at the just right one. But yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that at least as far as LA is concerned, the most vents probably are not as dirty as they should be, mostly because you have random fucking Nosferatus just crawling through there all the fucking time. Maybe one or two of them even come up with the idea. You're once again stopping me. Yeah, fuck you. I'm pretty sure he's upstairs, isn't he? He's in the closet, if memory serves. Ah, told you so.
You're from the hospital, but my crew, are they?
It was a joke. They're all waiting for you in the hospital basement. Funny guys.
Really? A joke? A joke, right? Oh, real funny. Oh, you got me good. I'm going to hurt some people very badly.
Very ironic last words, I would say. But I'm pretty sure you will hurt no one. Well, we lost the point in humanity, but hey, we did something for the masquerade, so all is well in the world. Also, he did have a rather unfortunate picture. Yeah, you really shouldn't have stuff like that. Vampire Society is not going to look kindly on that. Really not kindly. Okay, we dealt with that. Now we can go back. Actually, we can send her another scrumptious meal, if we so desire. It's kind of why you lose a lot of humanity, but then again, I mean, we still have almost full humanity, so, you know, we're still pretty saintly, all things considered. I don't think we need to be worried. At all, actually. Okay, now we go back to Isha Terra, because then she's going to tell us about that more long-lasting quest, and then... I guess then the only thing that we do have left is dealing with the Plague Bearer scenario. Then we can double dip on the rewards, because of course we have accepted the quest both from the Enarchs themselves and from, you know, the Premier region, so wagging our tails for both of them seems like a reasonable thing to do. And then we can just go to the mansion. Our mansion is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Confusing. It's an Arcadian mansion, so that should be to be expected. But pretty cool nonetheless. I also think there's lots and lots and lots and lots of options to do sneaky kills.
The kind's fate was sealed the moment he entered.
Pretty much.
Do not waste time debating the morality. If a man walks into a tiger's domain, it may result in his being devoured. So it has.
Well, I agree with you, but the game system just told me I lost humanity for that. So, how about the artifacts you were talking about?
Yes. I am searching for 2 items I have tracked to this area. One, I believe, may be in one of the local museums. I have not yet searched them all. The other I believe to be in the Giovanni's possession, though I have not confirmed it. For these items, I will exchange items of similar worth.
Sounds good. Tell me about the item you think is in the
A
museum.
fetish is described in a 19th century chronicle of a British platoon's encounter with a local tribe. Soldiers would go missing in the night and be replaced by these fetishes. It may be valuable to my studies.
And the other?
It is used to communicate with certain entities otherworldly. It is a tome called the Voce del Morte. Should you find yourself within the walls of the
Voce del
Giovanni,
Morte.
seize the opportunity and take it, for they will make sure you never have another.
I'll find it. I'll bring it by. Isn't it nice being surrounded by monsters? Well, to be fair, you know, if you're yourself a monster, I guess that is the company you kinda can expect. To be fair. Well, already killed one person, I guess there's really... Yeah, I think we're gonna send her another snack soonish. I think she deserves another snack. She's a good girl, basically. Doing her job. Staying down there. Upholding the masquerade even, you know. It's something most vampire society finds rather important. Yeah, Hessa. Game actually has a lot of nice little niche things that, well, if you're willing and take the time to, can actually engage with and ask yourself many, many interesting questions about. Like the morality of a certain flesh-eating monster, or of course the morality of doing, well, this. Not very moral when you think about it.
What? Get away from me!
Hey, homeless.
Leave me alone!
I need to ask you about this sickness that's been plaguing the homeless.
Oh, you do?
Hmm.
Well, I don't believe you.
Too bad.
You're after my aluminum cans, aren't you? Well, you're not gonna get them. Just get away!
What? You don't remember me? I'm your friend from the homeless shelter. Yes, totally.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All I know is that old Tin Can Bill.
Mhm.
He's been jabbering about some kind of monster that took him somewhere and got him sick. And that's all I know, okay? And that's all I'm saying.
A monster, you say? Where can I find Tin Can Bill?
Well, you can usually find him down in his alleyway, just across from that bar over there.
Thanks. To see ya. Well, time to find the next one. Actually, is that the right building? I think that is the right building, isn't it? Let me quickly check. That looks like the right building. Hey, homeless.
Did you see it?
What did I see? It's a bloody mess. It's kind of hard to miss.
He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Well, tell me what you saw.
These 2 guys, the dead guy and the other, they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
Who was the other guy?
A dead feller called him Muddy.
Ah, Muddy again. There's that guy and Muddy. What were they doing here?
They was waiting on someone. They were going to do some kind of job, they were saying. The person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Well, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up.
Showed up, you say?
1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
Not really that surprising, actually. Anyone who has a ability like Obfuscate can do that, so, yeah. So, what happened?
Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear, and I saw it. The dead guy went white, like he seen the devil, and then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
What did he say?
Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure that guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow and made the guy scream.
Well, it one story, they'll lock you up forever. You should leave now.
Okay, I will. I don't want to never think about that again.
I mean, I can understand that. Ah, God, fire. I don't like fire. Can I reach the ladder? I really don't want to jump over the fire. I want to burn myself, aren't I? That looks a lot safer. It does indeed. Lot less burning. Fire is rather nasty. Yeah, for obvious reasons. In fact, that is one of the very few, very much so lethal damage variants that a vampire can suffer from. Getting put on fire. Anything else? Oh, gunshot wounds or something? I mean, you can deal with that relatively well. Yeah, bit of a short stop before we go to little old Bill here.
Who's there, huh? Old Bill can't see too good these days. Is that you, Fred? I ain't got no booze tonight, so you may as well get the hell out of here.
Oh no, it's not Fred Bill. I hate that you could tell me why everyone is getting sick.
Yeah, I might be able to. But I'm awful thirsty tonight, mister. Could you spare $5 for a man who's been down on his luck?
Sure, I'll give it to you right after we talk.
Thank you much. I'm going to have to go pick up some hooch. For medicinal purposes, you know.
Sure. Now tell me what I want to know.
Now, I know you ain't going to believe old Bill, because I've been telling my friends and the cops and everyone since it happened. And people just say that it's the hooch talking and nothing more.
Well, it's alright. I believe you, surely. Just tell me what you know.
It was a monster, you see. A monster with his face all twisted and ugly. Teeth longer than your finger. And these eyes, piss yellow and full of hate.
So Nosferatu.
I've seen eyes like that before. Still giving me bad dreams.
So, what happened?
He grabbed me, threw me over his shoulder, took me to the bad place, the dark place. Oh, God, the smell. Worse than anything And then he bit me. My neck. Oh, God, it was horrible. Don't remember.
Sounds like a Nosferatu, alright.
Blacked out and woke up here in my alley. Haven't been feeling too well since then.
Well, I need to know where the monster took you.
Came up through the sewers, he did.
Yeah, at this point it's rather obvious to what we're dealing with. If it's a monster, it looks horrible, has piss yellow eyes, it comes out of the sewers. 9 times out of 10, you can bet your happy little ass it's a fucking Nosferatu. Oh. Thanks for the information. See ya. That's a bummer. I mean, I guess he lasted long enough. And Song really needed from him. Now, is that? Yeah, that is the sewer gate. Ah, that is the other plague bearer. And, well, if, I mean, Jezebel wasn't as much of a pain in the ass as I seemed to remember, then maybe this motherfucker is going to be a bit more of a pain in the ass. I guess we'll find out one way or another. Ah, the sewers. I believe I will not waste my time getting reacquainted with them just yet. I think I'll save myself that particular pleasure for later. Yes. Safe game. Sounds like a good option at this point. So, are you still with me, or are you, have you decided to, oh no, I don't know. He just likes to teleport around a little bit. Okay, save again, and, that doesn't look nice.
Found your way down here, did you? Following the smell of entrails and rotting flesh. Looking for a free meal, little bloodsucker.
Not really, no.
Sweet glory in my kingdom.
Yeah, I can see that. So, who the fuck are you?
Brother Canker,
Ah,
they call me.
Canker was the name.
High Lord in the diseased halls of the dead. Look around you. The blood, the bloated bodies, the maggot-riddled mortal shells. These are the signs, the coming of a new age.
Yeah, you seem very sane. How the fuck are you feeding on the homeless?
They are the weak, sick, hopeless.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
I bring them a new purpose. They are the vessels of darkness, carrying the diseased truth in their veins.
Brother Ganka, you mean of the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle?
The Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. The darkest
Not much of a brotherhood
dawn
considering
is
you had a
always
sister
upon
in
us.
there, so I guess you fucked up in your naming sense.
In these last nights, spreading our disease upon the earth, sharing this unholy communion with our human herd.
Very, very reasonable. But what the fuck are you talking about?
The doors have been opened, the seals broken, and the final steps into the abyss, the terrible mysteries of the Ninth Circle.
Yeah, I mean, if you were the fucking vampire, I'd assume you'd be fucking high on drugs. I don't think most drugs work on vampires, so I guess he just, lost whatever, little bit of brain mass he had before he started sewing his head up again. Oh, that's, we definitely hit enough.
Come, join the disciples who have gathered here, floating in their own putrescence. I will show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I feed on your flesh.
I don't think I'll be able to, learn much like that. As I just stop punching him. Oh, he's down. I mean, she did a good job there. I forget her that much. Ah, another one. Whee! What do we have here? A nice little flyer. Oh, wait a second. Oh, look, it's Chunkums. A nice little, cop friend. Well, I mean, it's probably not him, but it's his model, alright. Looks a bit unhealthy there. Also now, for saying all of that spiel about how he feeds on the homeless, that does not look like a homeless outfit, does it now? Game is like, sorry. Kinda thought this would be more funny. But Junkins, he's really the butt end of every joke. Even of this particular one. Oh well. This is what it is after all. Hey, that motherfucker dealt aggravated damage. I knew one of these motherfuckers would do this to me. Sometimes I hate being right. Ah, this is yours. I fucking hate this yours. Ouch. It did not work nearly as well as I anticipated. That's the only way out. It should lead me still right back where I started. Basically, hopefully, maybe. Yeah. Tish is pretty much where we started. Okay, so now, who do we need to talk to about this particular flyer? I think was it Damsel or was it the region we needed to talk about? I fucking hope it's Damsel because I really don't want to go into the Tremere house. It's so easy to get lost in there. Which is, just a tiny little bit annoying. Just a tiny bit. Could use some blood. Again, I am Ventru at the moment, and Ventru do not particularly enjoy the taste of low-class humans. There you are.
Candy.
About Paul, he's dead for a few days. Wasn't pretty.
We told him to burn the blood and go to the hospital. Said he thought he'd get over it. Men are stubborn that way. This proves the plague bearer's gotta be found.
On it. So, do you know what the symbol on this flyer is?
Yeah, I've seen this. Pretty sure I've seen it around here somewhere. One of the buildings, I think.
I'll go look for it. so that we can deal with the last of the plague bearers and get it over and done with. And I think that we have actually done all the things we can do. Let me take a look at my quest log and let me try to remember if there was anything else. Yeah, there's no way we can, because we have now a key for the Lucky Star Motel, but we can't reach that yet, so that's how far we can go there. There's attention, oh yeah, we need to deal with her, but that's just one quick talk basically. We have done this and this. This is our main quest. Yeah, that's not something we can do. I think after the Aftergrowth mission, I think the museum is next after that. Okay, so let's deal with the plague bearer first. It's luckily enough not steht for. Wrong corner. I was thinking about something, but no. It's not there, is it? It's here, is it? Yes. Yes, it fucking is. I think there's actually a lady inside you can get a drink on, so that would help. Actually, does my blood heal work against the aggravated damage? It does, doesn't it? Good. Well. That is indeed a very good stage to be in.
What's up, brother? You enlightened?
Very much so.
I see. Welcome to the Brotherhood.
Ah, the Brotherhood. Doesn't look pleasant here, Heather. See, that's what you get for following me. You see all the nice places of the world. The most beautiful places in the world indeed.
Hey.
Hey.
Did you get summoned?
Mm-hmm.
You're going upstairs to see the bishop.
Summoned?
You're new to the Brotherhood, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Just got enlightened.
Sure.
I've been here a few days.
Mm-hmm.
When the bishop wants to see you, you'll be summoned, and then you go up these stairs up to the temple.
Oh, the temple. What goes on up there?
I don't know. I mean, I hear things, but I haven't been summoned. I had a friend snuck up there a few days ago. Said she saw things, bad things. Yeah.
What did she see?
Blood. She said, blood everywhere.
Oh, not surprising.
She saw a few of the summoned. Tried to talk to them, but they just stared at her with these blank looks, you know. One of them started reaching for her, and she ran away.
You sound scared.
Yeah. I know. The bishop said we have to shed our earthly fears on our journey to the ninth circle. But I'm scared to go upstairs. I just want to go home. You know, I want to go home.
Come here, I have something that will ease your pain. Which, technically speaking, is not even a lie, mind you. This is indeed going to ease her pain and her fears, and pretty much anything else that goes on in her head for a little bit. So now, I'm not just doing it because I mean, you know, it does kinda help. I'm helping.
Something's there in the dark?
I hear comic music. Ah, yes. Zombies. They're still up. Here we are. Hey, zombie. No. That one kinda disintegrated before my sword. Good. That one disintegrated before my sword. Where's Heather, actually? So, have you given up on life just, because you kinda like don't want to deal with zombies? If so, I can understand. Okay, that one is integrated as well. It seems we have an unfortunate tendency to disintegrate the zombies whenever we, please. But yeah, if you weren't aware before, at least, or at the very latest at this point, you should become very well aware that these 9-circle motherfuckers are kinda bad news. I mean, if the plague bearers hadn't given it away, assuming the amount of zombies in this particular building would be more than enough to convince you of their not so good intentions. Now, funnily enough, I do believe that you can actually beat on the zombies, which, mind you, should, all things considered, be a very, very, very horrible idea, as these are quite literally probably quite plague-ridden themselves, after all. Yeah. You just roar at me. Listen, zombies, I'm a fucking vampire. As far as monsters go, I'm like 10 fucking leagues above you. And I have a sword. Just in case, you had any hopes of dealing with me, no. You're still alive? Oh, you're lucky. Not lucky very long, though. Yeah, whatever the fuck has I gotten off to. I mean, it's not like I'm blaming her for, taking one look at the situation down here and going like, you know what? Fuck this shit, I'm out. I'll wait outside if you have need of me, master. I wouldn't blame her. In fact, I would be absolutely understanding. You're like, yes, child, this is not the sort of scenario that humans should have to deal with. Yes. Not even ghouls. We're still probably a bit too close. Why not? I wanted to go the other way anyway, because I kind of would like to get some more exploration. Yes, that is the word I was looking for done. Not it. Seems like it. Too bad for the zombies that they're not smart enough to just pretend to be dead. Otherwise, they might actually, be a single soul survivor or something. Well, survivor in quotation marks. Zombies, they're not really alive enough to be survivors. Now in this particular room, this is going to be fun for the whole family if memory serves, because I think that the bishop has an unfortunate tendency to use a fucking shotgun.
I see you have been enlightened.
Yeah, very.
Searching for something. Do you seek the truth? You've come to the right place, brother. We got more truth here than we can handle.
Who's shooting? Ezra? Everyone something to shoot at?
They call me Bishop Vic, Shepherd of the Damned, your midnight guide through our last days here on Earth. Do you feel it, brother? The curtain being drawn back at last, drawn back by my hand, by the brotherhood of the Ninth Circle.
We're talking about Gehenna.
Gehenna, Judgment Day, the apocalypse again.
Don't worry about my assistant, she's just busy.
Into the antiquated beliefs of this material world. There is no rhyme or reason. No all-powerful and terrible gods who watch over their children.
I'm pretty sure I ate some damage, because I'm pretty sure when she attacks the zombies get triggered and the zombies try to fucking eat me. As I should them. But I'm having a nice conversation with brother Bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What God watched over me when that demon tore into my neck and made me into this monster you see before you. No, brother. There is no God who would tolerate.
It's an amazing scene, isn't it? Imagine this, yeah? You're just there, having this conversation, and Heather just stands there with a fucking magnum and starts shooting.
Until we have all journeyed below into the ninth circle.
Lost your mind, Vic. This is insanity.
The time for words has come and gone. You and I will take those last steps together and see what truth lies behind the curtain. Let the night fall forever on this cursed earth, and let the fruits of my labor bring a long and bloody harvest.
I think it's time to fight, is it? Bring it on, Vic. Jesus, you hurt. Not just my feelings. Sure. Thank you. Heather, I did a good job. Once again, I would point out you are a bit too trigger happy. I mean, I don't blame you, you know. If I suddenly find myself in a room full of zombies, I probably too would get a bit trigger happy. Even if somebody else, including my master, is like, wait, I'm having a conversation here. You know, I might find myself shooting a bit more than, strictly speaking, you know, was asked of me. I get it, Heather, I get it. No, I don't hold it against you. Okay, I think this clears the first. Just I needed these, yes. And I can go back and report to both of these motherfuckers that I did my job. Then I need to find a blood bag. Or two. Heather, please. Please, Heather. This area is already a pain in the ass to navigate, so please don't make this even worse. Nice. Yo, it's me again.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance?
Do we have a few minutes to talk?
Of course.
Good. I have solved the problem of the epidemic.
You have? Impressive, young one. What exactly was the source of the epidemic?
Well, this was a blood cult, headed by a vampire named Bishop Vic, a plague bearer.
Tell me of this so-called bishop.
Oh, well, you know, he wanted to bring about the end of the world, the usual nonsense.
I see. That end may very well be upon us.
Mm-hmm.
But to business. I have a debt to pay you for your services.
Yes, you do.
If you so desire, I can give to you a unique talisman that might be of use in the future.
Sounds good.
If that does not interest you, I can compensate you with hard currency. You decide.
Yeah, I don't care about money. I have more than enough. I'll take the item.
A wise decision, neonate. True power lies not in wealth, but in the things it affords you. I hope this object serves you well.
The Blood Star. Me too. See ya. What is the Blood Star? What does it do? Protocol standard bodies to that of Mars. On a moment. Your salesman was crafted to boost this ability. Blood buff has twice the duration. Oh, that's nice. Sorry, I kind of have to climb over your desk there for a little bit. Sure, Max doesn't mind. He's a cigarettes. Yeah. Well, I mentioned that I don't like being in here. No, I just thought I would point it out again that it is a quite the confusing little building. And since the main attraction of today will be the Volcavian. Probably just another kidnapping case. I mean, it's LA, what do you expect? Malkavian homestead, I'm I have a distinct feeling I'm going to curse a bit more. Probably not that far future. Don't think I'm seductive enough to get any of the ladies of the night to give me a freebie, do I? Yo, damn it, you again.
Can
Oh, all the plague bearers are dead.
you killed all of them? You.
Hmm?
So I guess you want me to thank you or something?
I'll take a blowjob.
Damn it. Thanks, okay?
I guess that works
cool
too.
for now, but just don't go bragging to everybody about it.
Yeah, not so bad either, damsel. Still a bitch, but in a good way.
Righteous. You know, you just may have an anarch soul. I'll let you chew on that, Cammy. Some of the boys might have overheard our conversation and gotten the impression I've gone soft. Somebody in this joint's gotta lack the restraint to keep their mouth shut.
Maybe. See you. Well, I mean, you know, it's not bad, you know, getting some gratefulness and shit is kinda cute, but I would have still taken the blowjob as well, you know. It would have probably been cheaper. Ah, damn it. A bit soft in the head, the lady, but apart from that, you know, she's not a bad one.
You are insatiable.
Okay, are you still bloodless, or can I suck you? Can I suck you safely? Well, seems like you have refilled nicely. Not that you have that much blood to begin with. But hey, I'll take it. In fact, I'll take all the blood I can get before we continue on a merry little way. Now let's deal with a certain annoying ghoul. So annoying that she remains in my memory rather unfortunately. And I think then we have done all we can. Yeah. Pretty much indeed. As I said before, if there's something else, and it's probably something I either have never done before because I've unlocked it, or it was added by the mod and I don't fucking know where it is. Both are of course options. Options indeed. Another knife. Ah, oh yeah, now when I think about it, I do remember how that's going to end. The main quest, that is. Oh, does it look for my humanity again? Oh no, there's gotta be fighting, but at least for the next part of the main quest, there's something else at the end that is quite annoying. As it involves lots and lots and lots of fire.
Talk to me. I swear you were all like totally.
Oh, I hate this
drawn
bitch
to
so
me.
much.
I'm surprised I don't know you. I usually meet all the LA vampires out on the scene. Not a lot of you out
on the
tonight, which
scene.
is weird, 'cause I don't know any parties going on.
Oh, I hate this bitch. Oh, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. There's a masquerade bitch. Ever heard of it?
No, come on. It's totally cool.
Oh.
I'm Patty. Seriously. Everyone knows me.
Yeah.
Besides, I just wanted to ask you if you've seen...
It's surprising that nobody fucking tried to kill you before, just for your way of being and your way of speaking. I swear to God. Okay.
His name is Kent Allen Ryan.
Mhm.
He's a Toreador.
Mhm.
Really good looking. Dresses really well. Like all Prada, usually.
And the fucking Toreador, the only thing they have going for them is their good looks. There's not much else there. Oh no, she's quite literally the most useless ghoul at the moment, because, well, every single time, as Skelter so politely put it, she's not sucking on some vampire blood, she's basically not shutting the fuck up. Which is the reason why we have been given the nice job of getting rid of her. I do know him, I saw him. I'm just gonna make this very quickly. I'm gonna lie to her and send her somewhere far, far away.
You are totally awesome.
I know.
don't have to dress cool or have a lot of power to be a cool person.
Which, please, I'm a vampire, you're a ghoul. Wanna put this on the power scale, because I can tell you how that will end. If I'm surrounded by humans, I would kill you myself. However, there's of course a better option for us to get rid of her. Namely, I could tell her that at the bottom of the abandoned hospital, her little Thorador boy toy is, and he's planning a rave. Now you and me both, as everybody else does, knows what's at the bottom of the abandoned hospital. Sure, the flesh-eating monster. Oh god, look at that fucking face. That's special. Now then, man, we could deal with her ourselves. We could just tell her that he's out in the alley, at which point she's going to go out in the alley, and we could get a snack. Free snack. Or we could be actually as I made about and just send her for San Diego, I guess. Always hard to choose, isn't it? Do I want her to get eaten by a flesh-eating monster? Do I want to suck her dry myself? Or do I want to be nice to her? I guess option 3 is kind of out of the window. Because let's be honest here, if you talk like that, death is the only thing you fucking deserve. But at least, you know, we can decide how personal we want to make this. I'm going to think about this for at least a minute, because I would like to take a few long, nice drags of the pipe, because right after that we're going to the Malkavian homestead. That is going to be interesting. But I don't remember the way around, and I'm pretty sure there's some puzzles in there. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the recording session for her particular voice lines kinda went like, you know, the guy went like, now do it again. More annoying. No. More annoying. Fifth take, he's still like, no. More annoying, please. Alan, I have decided, I think the hospital is precisely the place where this lady should be, and yeah, I think that is indeed a very good place for her to be. She will be in good company.
Oh, that is totally Ken. He's so like
Worth it to lose some humanity over that.
He needs my help to do anything. Thanks again.
Yeah, no problem. Just go down there. They'll be looking for you. Maybe something else as well. Am I smexy enough to get you too? Let me suck you. Ah, just not your voice was as angelic as you. It is. You are.
I've never seen you in here before.
Yeah, me neither. If I known you were here, I would have stopped in a lot sooner. It's not an answer. Are you having a stroke? Let me show you a trick I picked up recently. Rob. Thanks, Bloodbag. That works well. Okay. Enough fucking around and fucking about. It is high time that we, well, A, tell Skeletor that we did the job for him, that the lady will never be heard from again. We didn't even need to use our own claws for that particular thing. And I'm sure Pisha is not going to be too pissed about getting a, you know, second helping of meat. I'm pretty sure she's going to be relatively pleased by that. And then we'll take the trip over to the market. I think actually, yeah, I think actually we're going to do this, or we're gonna keep basically this sort of system going then, where we basically do one main quest per stream and then spend the rest time dealing with all of these side activities we can engage with. Which, I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna kind of make this dependent on how long side activities take, obviously. Otherwise we might, you know.
What's up?
Well, took care of the petty problem.
Ghouls ain't nothing but trouble if you ask me. It's a weakness, pure and simple.
They're kinda annoying, yeah? Apart from my ghoul. My ghoul is pretty awesome. Yeah. Good. Done that. Done all of that as fast as we could. Yes, yes, yes. Dr. Crouch, we're coming for you. I mean, to be fair, he's a Malkavian, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if he had randomly forgotten how to use a telephone. To be fair. He's a Malkavian. That wouldn't be surprising. Not at all surprising. In fact. And I think we actually need doing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to use the taxi, don't we, to get there. Just mention your Kesselton. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need to use a taxi to go there. I like using the taxi. Especially with that particular taxi driver.
Going somewhere?
Indeed. Away from here. Without mention. My, how interesting, isn't it?
You? What are you doing here?
You don't sound like Nines, do you? Oh, Nines, what's up?
No.
That? Why are you echoing? Wasn't really a yes or no question.
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Why? What's inside? That's suspicious, isn't it? Well, now this building already from the outside looks like a pain in the ass to navigate, obviously. Nobody would expect anything else. I suppose I should really take a little bit better care of the garden. I guess then again, it's not like I can really go out during the day and, you know, do some gardening, I suppose. I guess night gardening would be kinda suspicious. Well. Actually, where's my little ghoul lady? She decided to fuck off then. And not follow me inside here. That's kinda saddening. Well, then we go. Hello. Let me introduce myself. I see you having lots of fun there. Don't mind me. It's gonna break another lady's neck. Niku breaku. Come here, bitch. Don't worry about it.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I'm thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods I am confident no cure for my condition, or that of my beloved wife, lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhoods. And I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Might as well indeed. Actually, I do believe there's an argument to be made that his star is already in. That sounds healthy. On its way down. Which is not really that uncommon, you know, things change, perspective changes, and of course that also means that the approach we take to things, especially things like psychology, will have to change as well. That's not really that surprising to me. But as you can tell, Dr. Grout is not your average Malkavian, at least not for the most part, as he is rather well versed in many things, and capable of, you know, articulating his thoughts in a very reasonable way, compared to the average Malkavian, that is. Clack!